What's up, my love and fellow creatives? Let me turn this little music down over here. Can y'all hear me all right? I'm gonna go ahead and shout out, hey April, hey TP Customs, hey Crystal, Tampa Barbecue Queens, what's good, my love? Samela, Coach Chrissy in the building. Creative Expressions, hey Cynthia, what's good? Alicia, Argilla, or nope, it is is it Argilla? Let me know if I said that wrong. Give me the phonetic pronunciation and I got you. Hey, the Design Palace. All right, awesome. Y'all can't hear me. So I'm you know what? I forget to take footage of the masterminds and the big events that I go to because I'm literally like engaged and engulfed in the situation.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point, I have someone that I met today that I think has a excellent message that we need to hear right now. And it's coming in the form of, yes, we all want to grow our businesses. We want to scale and make more money. But how often do we think about kindness mattering? Right. And I think this is going to be great for us to hear, especially when we're coming up on this new year, who this type of energy, like really getting to the next level and the best level of ourselves and our businesses. So I would like to introduce to you a young lady that I met who I already can see has a winning personality and just really certain of the information that she's about to present to us right now. And I'm going to scoot over a little bit so Shay can get in here. But listen, I'm going to let Shay tell you who she is and what she does. Okay. Yeah, I heard y'all had a ball with Coach Chrissy yesterday. I'm excited. Y'all did the Black History template last night. Y'all, I put a little, I put my pinky toe and my big toe in that one just for y'all. Listen, I loved it. And I'm glad that y'all enjoyed it too. All right. So let me bring my girl over here. We're going to do a little informal scooching to get in the frame. So Shades, welcome to the tribe. So these are our N8 creatives. So I'm from N8 Academy, N8 Lab, and we are creatives that like to take our creativity and turn it into what replaces our 9-to-5s and essentially helps us create legacy for our families. Absolutely. So it's truly important for us to make sure not only does this business make money, but that it sustains and it becomes a legacy. It becomes something that we can pass down from generation to generation. So what you were telling me about today, I would love for you to share with the people. Well, so here you are.
Hey, I'm Shay. I got to figure out how to angle myself and get in there. There you go.
There you go. You're in there, Shay. All that beauty is right there in the frame.
Listen, sis, go ahead. Give me 5.
Hey, yes.
Okay. So my name is Shay, and the name of my company is Arm of a Stranger. And Arm of a Stranger, we pretty much teach and train an internal and external customer service. So that doesn't mean sell a shirt, right? It really is about how you show up and show out. And the best way to do that is being kind. Kindness is a choice that deserves action.
I love that.
Yes, kindness is a choice that deserves action. So what does that mean? Well, people might think that kindness is being nice, but nice and kind is 2 different things.
Really? Okay.
Yes, nice and kind is 2 different things. So what do you think nice is?
I think nice is doing the expected good thing.
That's more kind.
Really? Wow. Okay.
That's more kind, right?
Cool. So I'm learning
when
something.
When you're nice, you're doing something to make people feel a way about you.
Got you.
So I'm going to hold this door because I want you to think I'm nice.
Got you.
I'm going to offer you this because I want you to think I'm nice. If you ask me for $5 and I only have $5, I'm going to give you the $5 because I want you to think that I'm nice.
Got you. So it's more selfish.
It is. Being nice is actually very selfish.
Wow. Okay.
Being nice is how I want you to feel. Being kind is how I feel.
Got you. Got you.
Right. So if I'm doing the kind thing, if I have $5 and you ask for $5, I can't afford to give you $5, but I can still afford to feed you, so I can give you half of my sandwich.
Got you. That makes more sense. So is where it's rooted from that makes it different.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. So being nice is how I want you to feel. Being kind is how I feel.
Gotcha.
Right. So when you're doing that, and especially when you're working in this customer service, when you are working with your clients, one of the things that we hear now with entrepreneurs is their customer service sucks.
Oh yeah.
Their customer service sucks.
Amen.
And we don't want to spend our money there. At this point in time, we can decide where we want to spend our money.
Absolutely.
Right? You're like, oh no, not my money. I'm going somewhere else.
Yeah.
Right? We get to decide that. And what makes people come back is not just because of your story, but how you made them feel. We've heard that plenty of times. It's not what you said. It's not how you looked. It's not how you said it. It's how you made me feel.
That's right.
So when you make a person feel good, they want to come back and continue to feel good.
Right.
It doesn't matter if they're buying a cup of coffee or if they're buying a $1,000 purse. All those things make them feel away. But what about the person that's selling it to them?
Right.
It's not just about merchandise, because you're always selling something nice and kind. You're always selling something.
Gotcha.
So it's how you show up and who's showing up. Is your survivor showing up?
So can you explain what a survivor is?
Okay, so there are different age groups that things may have happened to you in your life. Usually between 5 and 8, 9 and probably about 13, and then or 14, then about 15 to 18 to 20. All right. At each stage in your life, something happened where you decided that you had to be a certain kind of way. Right. So for me, I would say probably around 7 years old. Usually when you create who you are going to be, I had to start babysitting early.
That sounds familiar.
Right.
Yep.
Most of us, you know.
Yeah.
In those days, nobody thought anything was wrong with that, right?
Right. Matter of fact, I was mentoring at that age. Like, I wasn't just babysitting. I was teaching people how to read and all that stuff.
Listen, absolutely. I think I started my first job babysitting at 11. Right. But at 7, I was babysitting my brother. And what that made me feel and what I created in my head was no one is going to take care of me, but I got to take care of everyone else. So I'm going to have to be responsible for everyone.
That sounds very familiar.
What that ended up doing was creating the survivor in me, which is I have to take care of everything. So this way I'm not hurt. If I already know I got to take care of everything and everybody, I assume that role.
Right.
And then as the survivor, I started taking care of my community.
Ooh, that sounds real familiar. Y'all in the chat here, does this story sound similar or familiar? Because in our community, a lot of us are the plug, the source, the energy for everyone else. And then not only do we not have anyone to plug, we don't even seek anybody to plug into because we think that's just the norm.
Yeah.
We're just supposed to save everyone. And
it is your norm.
I call it our Jesus complex.
Yes, it is. But that's your survivor. That's who put the cape on. And that cape shows up every time you go and do something.
Right.
Even when you're serving your customer, that survivor, that cape is showing up. Right. So it's like, oh, this customer came in and you don't like the fact that they're complaining. First of all, a complaint is a compliment.
Can you explain it? Because I that one went over my head a little bit. I mean,
like what? I
call myself a genius, but I didn't get that one. Can you explain that one for me?
Yes, absolutely. A complaint is a compliment because if you complain to me, I feel if I complain to you, I feel that you can do something about that complaint.
Oh, okay. Got you.
And the simplest things, if I walk into a restaurant and I say, hey, your bathroom's pretty nasty, right? I feel you can change that.
Right.
If I go to the gas station, I'm expecting the bathroom to be nasty, so I'm not going to tell them.
Yeah, you're not even
I have no faith that they're going to fix it.
Right.
It's just supposed to be nasty.
So that complaint is actually faith.
That complaint is actually faith. It is an opportunity for you to build your business.
I love that.
And that is also being kind. Right?
So, okay. All right. I'm going to start being a little more kind by complaining.
Let me show you. This is exactly what I say. Thank them for complaining.
Wow.
It is the best compliment you can receive because it is just that simple. Once I complain, think about at home when you tell your kids or your spouse, hey, clean that up, go pick that up, go pick it up, please pick it up. How many times I got to tell you to pick it up? That's why you go do it yourself. You lost faith that they're going to do it.
That's true.
You tell your employees, hey, I need this on my desk by 3:00. It's 3:07. Hey, that was supposed to be on my desk at at 3 o'clock. It's 7 minutes late. Hey, this still isn't done at 4 o'clock. Hey, Friday, you're supposed to pass it to me. Now you're trying to think about when you're going to terminate this person because they cannot deliver. You don't have faith in them. But if you have that conversation, you say, hey, you know what? I asked you to bring something to my desk by 3 o'clock and it did not get there. What's going on? Right? You're having a conversation now because you still feel that this person can now do something and they can deliver. But if you don't and you start thinking about how you want to fire them, you have no faith in them.
What you just said makes it resonate with me how often we are not kind to ourselves.
Yes.
Because we will let ourselves down.
We'll break our own heart.
Oh my gosh.
I have broken my own heart so many times.
Wow. This is a part of my journey right now and part of me going plant-based for it's 60 days now. It's because I said to myself, not that I just like, oh, I can't stand meat, whatever, because my favorite food is or was, depending on if I keep this going, chicken wings, right? But it was, how can I expect someone else to be faithful to me? And I can't be faithful to myself. Right? So I did it as a way to show like, hey, if I not only can expect, I do expect someone else to be faithful to me. Like, why can't I be faithful to myself 100%? Because I can keep breaking my promises and it doesn't matter to me. So I don't have faith in myself. I'm not kind to myself if I break my own promises.
Pretty much.
That's deep.
And that's the first relationship that you have. You have the relationship with yourself.
Wow.
But if you allowed other people to continuously break your heart, heartbreak becomes natural for you. So then if you held no one else to the esteem of holding on to a promise, and what we don't realize is our parents is our first superheroes, right? So because we feel like they're superheroes, we feel like they can't do any wrong.
Right.
But our parents are the first people that break our heart. And they're the first people that we accept heartbreak from. Right? Now, if it happens continuously, you start to tell yourself, I am not worthy of promises being kept.
Wow.
So once you say, I'm not worthy of promises being kept, you holding a promise for yourself no longer matters. It doesn't exist because no one else kept the promise anyway. And that is your survivor showing up.
God, so that it took all of that to help us identify who the survivor is.
Yes.
And you have survivors at different stages.
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. Think about, when you said, first of all, supposed to and should is imagination.
Got you.
It does not exist. It is a plan in your head to set you up for failure.
I love it. That's why one of my mentors, Myron Golden, he'll say, well, I don't have shoulds for people. Like if he says you should, he'll back up and say, you know what? I don't have shoulds for grown people. Like, do what you do. But yeah, so you have to take that out of your vocabulary.
Let me tell you why. And what I think you should do, right, is based on my own experiences of life. It's everything. So I have a big old bag of life, right? And with that big old bag of life is everything I've went through. So everything I've gone through, now I have these expectations of how life is supposed to be. Right? You might have grown up across the street and saw the sun rise a different way. So your bag is not full of the same crap my bag is full of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'm saying you should, but I'm saying you should based on what's in my bag.
Right.
I have no idea what's in your bag. When people say the world does not revolve around you, yes, it does. I have no idea what's going on in your world.
Right.
I walk around my world every day. I do not walk around with your world. I walk around with mine. I see things the way my world has reflected upon me and all of my experiences. Our worlds just collide right now.
So is being kind allowing people to have their experiences without?
If you're kind, you can say, I don't know what your experiences are, but I can still offer you a smile.
Right.
I can still say thank you for being here. I can still offer you everything it is that you need, not what I need you to have. Asking questions to get what a person wants and or needs for their service is how you're kind. Me being nice is saying, hey, buy this, it's going to look nice on your mantle.
Right.
With a smile on my face. I didn't ask you anything. I didn't assess what you needed. I assessed what I needed you to have.
So how does that translate into business or sales or being more profitable?
It translates because you build relationships, right? It is really easy to get a brand new person to come in. It's harder to keep them.
Gotcha.
It's much harder to keep them.
Yeah.
When you come into it, let's go with retail. right? That's probably the easiest thing to think about. If you go into retail and a person comes in and they're looking for a gift, you can easily sell them a shirt. You can probably sell them a red shirt, right? But did they decide they wanted that red shirt, or did you decide they wanted that red shirt? The way you do that, you ask questions. What are you shopping for today? How can I help you? How can I be of service?
Right.
That's what we're here for. We're here to be of service. So how can I be of service to you today? What are you looking for? Oh, is it a birthday? Is it a gift? What does this person mean to you? Right? This now creates a whole different experience for this person, and they build trust. They know, wow, I'm coming back to see Shannon. I'm coming back to see Shay. Oh my God, that shirt is no longer just a red shirt. It is the most amazing red shirt ever.
So you're providing an experience, a feeling, something
time,
that they
at every
remember.
interaction. It does not matter. When they come in, and even if they have a complaint, you thank them for that complaint. Thank you. Thank you for complaining. Yep. Thank you. Because if you didn't make that complaint, I wouldn't have the opportunity to make it better for you.
There you go. This is I don't know if we were ready for this.
Y'all not ready for Shay Player.
Listen, but you know what? It puts into perspective also, like throwing in gratitude with anything, any walk that we want to improve or we want to have better, be better, or do better. Like this is literally showing gratitude for the opportunity to improve. I tell them the same thing, like I don't believe in more money, more problems. I believe more problems, more money, because the more people complain to you, the easier it is for you to find a solution, be the solution, and develop the solution for someone, which is essentially money in your pocket.
Absolutely.
But only if you take it as an opportunity and not as something that you want to squash and get out of your face, and you have a negative connotation to it. A problem is essentially money waiting to be made.
And let me tell you how you save money in that aspect.
How's that?
Listen.
Oh, that's a pretty cheap thing to do. Like that's inexpensive, non-costly.
After you complain, this is what we do. They complain and we throw money out. Oh, I'll give you a discount on the next one. Oh, I'll give you this for free. Most of the time,
they just want you to solve.
They just want you to listen. They just want you to hear the problem. They want to be kind and tell you how you can improve. I don't want you to do this to me anymore because I want to continue to spend my money here. Please do not break my heart this way.
That is true.
So if you listen, right? Here's my thank you. It's called thank you. Thank them. Hear them. Ask questions. Need more information? Get it. Know a solution. You are the expert. Own the conversation and use universal language.
So that's a whole acronym right there.
It is.
And that is so simple, but it makes so much sense. Look, I don't know. What is your contact information?
So let me see. Where am I going?
I don't know if it'll scan on the thing.
I don't know if it'll scan, but I'll bring it up closer for you guys. Right? And then you can see that.
I've never heard of this concept of thanking for a complaint. But it makes so much sense. The way you explain it makes so much sense.
Thank you.
And it's Shay, spelled CHE?
CHE, last name SHE, with a Siobhan Sherrod.
Oh, love it.
Yep, Siobhan Sherrod. And my Instagram is definitely under construction, so we're gonna have to do some work. Okay,
that's okay. We'll put it in. We'll put it in the description.
So, but it's definitely under construction. However, I do workshops, I do trainings. I come out to you wherever you are. I definitely travel, and currently working on my WMBE.
What's a WMBE?
Women in Minority Business Enterprise. Oh, so it's a national certification, so I can do government contracts and things like that.
Right.
But at the moment, I work with entrepreneurs. I work with youth developers. I teach customer service. I teach people how to go on job interviews and how to present them their best selves and get out of your own way. We have no idea who we're presenting.
Wow. Look. You know what? I want to take this opportunity because y'all, we are literally like here past hours, like everything shut down, tables broken down and everything. And we're doing this just to like be able to bring this extra information. And so that account that I came live today, I'm here, I'm in the room. I almost forgot, but I didn't forget. So I don't have to give away a $25,000 Inner Circle mentorship. Okay. I'm here, full effect, live. So let's see if you all have any questions for Shay. Do you have any questions about? Coach Christian said it's scanned, so it's scanned from the screen there. All right,
join my group. Let's chat whenever.
All right, let's see. Do y'all have any questions, and or maybe even anything that you want to share that are maybe some limiting things that you're dealing with that are relative to this space? Like Shay seems like she quick with it, so we gotta be able to have something to hand her. Now I do have oh, I see. Actually, people are on here. Look, somebody was actually on
Hey.
Instagram me. So I do have a question.
What's up?
When it comes to, especially like we're doing a lot of online business now,
Mhm.
and it seems as if that's taking a lot of the human element out of things,
Mhm.
right? You could just respond to a text message, respond to an email. Are there ways in which we can be better about incorporating this kindness when it comes to this digital world?
I think the best way is, especially if you have a presence online, one of the things that and this is just personal opinion, this is not
Mhm.
professional, I haven't done any research on it, right? But we love when we start our businesses to take pictures like this.
Oh, like we mad.
We ready.
Hey,
We
like
our arms
no,
are
I think
folded.
it's like I did it all by
Yes,
myself.
I'm a big dog. You know what I'm saying? Like we are so ready.
Uh-huh.
Open up those arms and
Uh-huh.
smile. It is okay.
It's okay.
It is
Okay.
okay. It is okay to look friendly. It is okay to be inviting. And again, when they say they have a problem, you make the first things you need to say is thank you.
Hmm.
As soon as they complain about anything, problem solving 101 is saying
Thank
thank
you.
you.
That's you know what? That will probably change your whole way that
It
you even
does.
do the rest of that interaction with that person. If you are to initially say thank you, I'm sure it shocks the
It
customer,
does.
and it'll shock you into being in the proper place and not to come from a place of
Yep.
basically being defensive,
Yep.
right?
And if you're not the boss,
Mhm.
right? If you're not the boss, if you're frontline staff, your job is to follow the rules. The
Mhm.
boss's job is to keep the client,
Right.
right? So I say that to say they're not yelling at you,
Mhm.
they're yelling at the company.
Mhm.
You are just a representative,
There you go.
right?
Don't take it
Do
personal.
not take it personal
Mhm.
because it's not you.
Mhm.
You are not TJ Maxx,
Right.
right?
Right.
You're
You're
not.
right.
You're not TJ. You're not Saks. You're not any of those things. You are a representative. And even when you are the boss, you are not representing yourself in that moment. You are
Right.
representing your
The
company.
company.
So because you're representing the
Ooh, that's
company,
good. Yeah.
you still are saying thank you and you're not taking it personal.
Mhm.
This person is hurt by whatever the company did, not
Mhm.
whatever Shay did. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that's why I say use universal language. Here, we, our, us.
Yeah.
You know
There
what I
you
mean?
go.
Because there's no division.
Mhm.
So as long as that language is coming across when you're typing back again, they
Mhm.
understand that no matter who's typing,
Mhm.
it is still how the company responds.
Right. Absolutely. Listen, this is great information. So it's almost 7, y'all. Look, it's I'm gonna over repeat. So this will be available. Y'all be able to watch this again. Shay, and I feel like I gotta call you Coach Shay. Do they call
Hey,
you Coach
yes,
Shay?
yes.
So Coach Shay, if you would go ahead and put that QR code on the screen one more
Okay.
time.
So
And y'all see if y'all can catch that, or you can freeze frame it later and grab it. So Arm of a Stranger, and I love the name. Can you tell us what Arm of a Stranger, where that name came from?
yes. So the acronym for ARMS is available, ready, and meaningful service,
Gotcha.
and it's customer service.
Mm-hmm.
But it is always in strangers that we get the most information from,
That's true.
right? Because your family's not going to be as supportive, your
Mhm.
friends are not going to be as supportive. They might not even be your first client,
Mm.
right? But strangers,
Mhm.
they will come through and support you. Have you ever been on a bus and you just talk to somebody, and you just get all the information? Like,
Mhm.
dang, people
Absolutely.
always come and talk to me about things.
Mhm.
But my goal is to make sure that we don't remain strangers,
Right.
right? Because it's a choice.
Oh, and you're talking about a goal of a business is to make sure that a person
Absolutely.
doesn't ever like once they make one contact with, they shouldn't be a stranger ever again.
Absolutely. So it's the
Yeah.
arm of a stranger that you
Yeah.
latch onto.
I
It's,
love
it's
it.
available, ready, and meaningful service.
I love it. Yeah, this has been amazing. I want to encourage you all to have this conversation. Let's have this conversation again, like formally.
Absolutely.
Let's do this. Let's see what we can pull together in terms of I want you all to let me know what are the struggles and the issues that you see in this space and how you might want to see them solved. Like I get questions all the time, like, what do I do if a customer like we're artists, we be a little sensitive about our stuff, right? So a lot of times some of the questions that I get will be like, well, what do I do if this person reacts this way or they don't they don't pay like they're supposed to, and then I'm dealing with a conflict because of a misspelling that was their problem. And it's like a lot of times I'm coaching them on customer service skills that really you go above and beyond for that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just because you don't want a person to have a bad experience. Every now and then you have to make it that customer's issue because it really is their
Mm-hmm.
issue.
Mm-hmm.
But very few and far between have I found a situation where somebody doesn't come out, even if they cussed me out in the beginning. At the end of it, I feel really bad for what I did to you because like you were just like, you did everything you could do to solve my problems and you were just like a beautiful spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love that type of response. Even I don't love being cussed out,
right.
But if you can get
They're not
that,
cursing you out though.
See, and you have to change my mind frame around that. But even in that moment, to not take it personal and to go beyond it and solve the problem
Mm-hmm.
is really like, now that I think of it, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm listening exactly to what you're saying.
Yeah.
So that's why I get the positive result. Now they catch you on a bad day and then you don't have the proper
But who's
response.
showing up on a bad day?
On a bad day?
You know what I mean? And that's where most of our
survivor.
Right. And that's what you got to pay attention to. Okay. So I can train you. That's the external portion of the customer service, but the internal customer service is where I teach you how to get out of your own way. What's blocking you, right? Who's showing up? That is probably the most important part. Who's showing up at all times of the day? We go to work and we want to do our 8 and skate. We want to get up out of there. I don't know these people. They're not my friends. Yes, they are. You spend 50 hours with them.
Yeah.
You spend 10 hours with your family, but 50 hours with Keisha. You know. You're right. You know what I'm saying? So that. And I want to make sure the team's working together. I want to work with you on a Tuesday. You know what I mean? Like I want to sit next to you. I cannot wait to get to work. And the way we do that is we build trust within each other. So that's going to help your client as well.
Yeah, we need some help with that one, baby, because building that trust, especially as creators and entrepreneurs, like we're almost intended to be isolated. Like we build that type of environment for ourselves. So I would love to hear some more about this. I would love for us to do an activity together.
I would absolutely love to do an activity with you guys.
Shay, we gotta have you back.
Yay! You wasn't expecting this, right?
Listen. It's like, yeah, be kind. I'm like, all right, we're gonna go lie about being kind. Let's go. But you know what? I knew by the way that you presented yourself and the initial information that you gave me that this was deeper than, like it had to be deeper than a statement of just being kind. So I'm glad that you all stuck around and said it was spectacular.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, Heather. Yeah. So Katie says yes, please do. So we have to have you back. So listen, this was the live tonight. This is it. This is the live. I'm going to make one template just because you were here. I'm going to make one template free on Innate Academy. So go to academy.innatelab.com. You're going to have to find it. It'll be like an Easter egg hunt. I'm not going to ask you which number template. I'm just going to make one of them free. And if you get it in the next 10 minutes, it's yours for the free 99. All right. So listen, I'm going to let y'all go because we got to get up out of here. I love y'all. Appreciate you dearly. And until next time.
This was awesome. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much, Shay. You're amazing. Y'all take it easy. I will catch y'all tomorrow. I won't be slipping because I think I only have 2 more days of going live with y'all. So we in there like swimwear, baby. Bye. Love y'all. Bye-bye. Peace. Love you too, Christy.